Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Manchester United will consider offers of £70 million for Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United will consider offers beginning at £70 million for Bruno Fernandes this summer, despite the 29-year-old's enormous impact on his team. James Jamie Jackson reveals the Old Trafford executives would only consider serious offers as ones which begin at a minimum £70 million for the Portuguese international. However, there is widespread acknowledgement amongst Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos sport team that Fernandes is United's finest footballer, and there is no push to sell the 29-year-old this summer. Both Bayern Munich and Barcelona have been linked with moves for Fernandes in recent weeks, while the prospect of an enormous offer arriving from the Saudi Pro League remains a realistic prospect. United's captain is believed to want a pay rise from his £220,000 a week contract up to the top bracket of earners at Old Trafford in the region of £300,000 a week. He also wants assurances on Ineos' direction for the club moving forward, as well as clarity on Erik Ten Hag's future or the identity of the Dutchman's potential replacement. From United's perspective, Fernandes has 2 years remaining on his current deal, with the option for a further 12-month extension. As such, there is no immediate pressure to make a decision on a player who will turn 30 at the start of next season. Yet, it would be difficult to understate just how important Fernandes is to the United team at present. The midfielder, alongside Diogo Dalot, are the only senior players at Old Trafford who could hold their head high this season. Despite playing in a disjointed and underperforming side, Fernandes managed to return 15 goals and 13 assists. His performance in the final of the FA Cup was a captain's one at just the point his club needed. 52-year-old manager is waiting in the wings for the Man United manager job. Manchester United are ready to take a decision on the future of manager Erik Ten Hag soon. The Red Devils ended their season by winning the FA Cup, but even winning a trophy cannot ensure Ten Hag another season at Old Trafford. Man United finished the Premier League season in 8th position, their lowest ever finish in the competition, and Ten Hag's job is unsafe after such an inconsistent season. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has told Give Me Sport that Mauricio Pochettino is ready for the Man United job, having recently parted ways with Chelsea. Pochettino finished the season in sixth place at Stamford Bridge, but the club decided to replace him with Enzo Maresca, opening the door for Pochettino to get the Man United job. Ten Hag is waiting for a decision from the club on his future after winning 2 trophies in 2 seasons at the club. Romano has revealed that Pochettino wants to make an instant return to football and he is ready to take the Old Trafford job if he is offered the chance. Romano said the following: Pochettino is another coach who doesn't feel he needs to take some time before the next step. He wants to return as soon as possible. So I'm sure in case Manchester United decided to go for him, he would be more than ready to restart and to be back in the business immediately. But again, at the moment, the priority for Manchester United is to decide on Erik Ten Hag, inform Ten Hag, and then eventually to go for another coach. A number of managers have been linked with the Man United job, including Gareth Southgate, Thomas Tuchel, and Roberto De Zerbi. Mason Greenwood accepts move to European giants but is waiting on Man United approval. After a stunning season at La Liga outfit Getafe, Mason Greenwood is once again looking forward to the next stage of his football career. The 22-year-old was persona non grata at Man United after issues in his personal life spilled over and caused problems in his professional career, so much so that the Red Devils, who it was believed were ready to bring him back, faced such a backlash that they ended up abandoning the idea of seeing him wearing the red shirt again. Once Sir Jim Ratcliffe took over the footballing side of the business, what happened to Greenwood would arguably reflect on him. The sensible option, which Ratcliffe took, was to make it clear that the player had no future at the club, but he was welcome to find another club willing to take him on. With the checklist off and out of the glare of the English football publicity machine, Greenwood let his boots to the talking once more. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, he managed 10 goals and 6 assists during the 23-24 season for the South Madrid outfit, figures that ensured he won the club's Player of the Season trophy. That sort of output was always going to pique the interest of other clubs, and the outlet notes that Greenwood has already given Juventus the okay for a move this summer. The Bianconeri appear to have been long-term admirers of the player in any event, with the new manager, Thiago Motta, also known to be a fan according to Gazzetta. The only stumbling block to any deal now is for Man United giving the deal the thumbs up, though that would appear to be a formality. Brazilian star opens door to a move to Man United amid transfer rumors. Manchester United target Gleison Bremer has acknowledged that he hopes to play in the Premier League at some time in the future. The Juventus defender has been linked with a move to Old Trafford for a long time. Now the need for a new defender at the Premier League club has increased after the departure of Rafael Varane at the end of the season. The Red Devils are looking to shake up their defensive lineup as they aim to strengthen their squad. Man United conceded 58 goals in the Premier League in 23-24 with their defense all over the place under Erik Ten Hag. Having been linked with a move to Man United, as per Manchester Evening News, Bremer has admitted he wants to play in the Premier League. When Bremer was questioned about the possibility of joining Man United or Chelsea in the Premier League in an exclusive interview with Marca, he responded, "Yes, the Premier League is a league that everyone wants to play in, but I think I am at a great club, the biggest club in the world, and I'm happy. I just won my first title, and I want to make history here. It's clear that you can never say never. We'll see what happens." While on international duty, 27-year-old Bremer is helping Brazil get ready for the next Copa America campaign. Though it's unclear if the Bianconeri would be amenable to conducting business, Bremer has been on Man United's radar for a while. He made 40 appearances in all competitions as a Juventus regular during the 23-24 season. The Premier League club need a new defender after the departure of Varane and other defenders failing to find consistency. Man United will be making a number of new signings this summer, with a move for a striker, a midfielder, and a defender being considered by the club. Benfica will not sell João Neves this summer unless €120 million release clause is met. Benfica will not sell in-demand midfielder João Neves this summer unless his €120 million release clause is met, according to a new report from Portugal. Manchester United are looking to sign a strong midfielder this summer to partner Kobbie Mainoo with Casemiro and Eriksen, looking past their prime, and Scott McTominay better suited to be used as a backup. At 19 years of age, Neves fits the bill to a T, offering incredible presence in defensive midfield and maturity beyond his years. A double pivot of Mainoo and Neves could potentially provide United with a world-class central midfield for the next decade and beyond. Recent reports suggested United have the prodigious young Portuguese talent high on their wish list, with one even claiming they had lodged a €60 million bid, which was rejected. Whether or not that bid was really lodged, it looks like any other offer will be in vain if Ibola are to be believed. The outlet claims that Benfica are structuring their attack on the transfer market in such a way that they do not need to sell João Neves this summer. The shockingly low price for Jean-Claire Todibo is revealed. Manchester United's long-term defensive target Jean-Claire Todibo could be available for as little as £21 million this summer in what could prove one of the bargains of the transfer window. L'Equipe, a French newspaper, report that while the 24-year-old centre-back has 3 years remaining on his deal with Nice, he will be available for a fee worth around 25 million euros, far below the figure previously reported of around 50 million euros. A report relied by the People's Person last month contended United were prepared to meet this valuation with a £40 million bid described as likely. With this fresh update from France revealing the price may be as low as half of this fee, United officials will be rushing to book flights to Nice to take advantage of the discount. Interestingly, Nice are also owned by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos Sport team, who became the new rulers at Old Trafford. L'Equipe reveals this cross-ownership puts the Red Devils in a favourable position to sign Todibo, ahead of clubs such as Napoli, Atletico Madrid and Aston Villa, who have all been linked with moves for the Frenchman. United are set to face their own difficulties with PSR this summer as the cost of previous window finally catches up with the club. This makes the potential of a long-term target like Todibo being available for as little as £21 million such a significant development as it would free up funds to invest elsewhere in the squad in a way which a move for Branthwaite would drain them. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United get encouraging update about Benjamin Sesko. Premier League clubs Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United are all expected to be active in the transfer window. They all need reinforcements before next season, as they all fell short of their targets for the 23-24 season. The Gunners are actively looking to sign a new striker in the summer transfer window as they fail to end Manchester City's dominance in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Man United failed to qualify for the Champions League despite the Red Devils salvaging their season in the end by winning the FA Cup. RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko is attracting interest from the biggest Premier League clubs ahead of the transfer window. 12 months ago, the young player moved from Salzburg to Leipzig in the Bundesliga, where he scored 18 goals in his debut season. Sky Germany journalist Florian Plattenberg has provided an update on the future of the young attacker. Plattenberg said, according to Sky Sports, the following: there is a very good chance you will see him playing and scoring in the Premier League next season. We can't see him playing in the Bundesliga. There are concrete inquiries and offers for him. We can confirm Manchester United, Chelsea, and Arsenal have all inquired and started first talks. We have been told there is no final decision from the player and his camp at this stage of negotiations. There is a release clause the teams have to activate with a 65 million euros transfer fee by the end of June. The player is considering the best option. RB Leipzig is doing everything to convince him to stay. Sesko is totally focused on the Euros. We think there will be a decision in the next 2 or 3 weeks or after the Euros. The elite of Europe have taken notice of his remarkable goal return, but he has a lengthy deal with Leipzig that expires in the summer of 2028. All the clubs will be fighting to complete the signing of the striker, as there is a need for a new striker at Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man United. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.